Forbidden actions that a chosen one must avoid at all costs. The reason why Joseph rejected the advances of Potiphar's wife, it's explained in Genesis 39 verse 9. Joseph knew that he had been given authority over all things. He could touch anything. He could manage anything. But he knew the forbidden zone, the gray area that he was not supposed to go, was his wife. Another example is David. David struggled with lust after God had punished him for that, and God had taught him the art of self-control. In 1 Kings chapter 1 verse 1 to 4, we see that this same David, a woman was brought and he slept with her the whole night, but he did not have sexual intercourse with her. So this David had learned to respect sexual boundaries. He had learned to keep self-control of his sexual appetite. This same David, regardless of the many times he had a chance to kill Saul, he did not do that. David knew the boundary, which he clearly stated in 1 Samuel chapter 24 verse 6. He says that I will not stretch out my hand on God's anointed. But there are so many other examples of chosen ones who violated boundaries. Samson violated the Nazarite vow in many ways. He always went for the wrong women or was always on the wrong places. He always was violating the Nazarite vow. And what happened is that the Spirit of God departed from him. Another example we find is King Uzzah. He was a king, he was not a priest, but he decided to go burn incense, a job that was only meant for priests. And because of this disobedience, he was struck with the leprosy. He did not respect the boundary. The boundary was that burning incense was only a job for the priest, but King Uzzah decided that he could do the job. Just like there are very many forbidden zones for a believer. Do not commit adultery. Once you trespass, once you pass that boundary, you expose yourself to the consequences. Like God lets go of your hand and you begin to deal with the weapons that are listed in Psalms 91. The writer talks of arrows that fly in the noonday. Imagine when the sun is very bright, but you cannot see these things. He talks of distractions. He talks of pestilences. If you are outside the cover of God, if you are outside his pinions, you are outside his feathers, you begin now to deal with these weapons fashioned against you.